Right, I'd like to talk about my grandfather. My mother's father had a farm at Werne in Langport, and he had to do everything more or less by hand. It was very hard going, and he had some Shire horses, but when the First World War came, 1914, 1918, they came and took his horses because they needed them for the war. Of course, he had to plough by hand, which was very hard work, and he did claim the prize of being ploughman of England. Champion ploughman of England, sorry. I'm muddling
That's
this up,
right.
aren't I?
It's
Yeah,
okay.
and having to think back. Yes, but that made it very hard because he couldn't make the money.
Good, okay. So your Gilby's great grandfather was the champion ploughman of all England.
Of England, yeah. Champion ploughman of England.
My name is Colin Moore. I'm the granddad to Willow, Freddie and Gilby. And I was originally born in York, in Yorkshire, in 1935. My dad was a blacksmith, and he worked at the British Railways wagon shop, where they used to repair carriages for the railway. My mother was in service during the wartime at Bishopthorpe Palace, which was the Archbishop of York's home, many years ago. I had two brothers and a sister. My eldest brother Geoffrey was a joiner and carpenter, and my other brother Derek, he was a blacksmith and welder and a sheet metal worker. My granddad, Moore, was a carpenter and joiner. My granddad Bradley was a policeman in Dunnington many years ago, and he was a sergeant to the village in the police force. My eldest brother Geoffrey, he became a policeman in the end and spent 30 years in the police force in York. A long time. However, I went into the army as national service in 1953 till 1955, and I went to Aldershot, then Hammerstone camp at Yeovil, then I went to Germany and Holland, and I got demobbed in 1955.